king lived in one of the countries. This king also had a beautiful and kind daughter. The king and queen loved their daughter so much that they could not find her worthy of anyone. As sad as it is for them, the princess is in the age of marriage. The king asked the princess,
"What kind of man would you like to marry, my child?"
Daddy, the man I'm going to marry must be very handsome, young, and rich.
The king was very pleased that he did not expect any other answer from his daughter and immediately made a fuss. He even sent messengers to neighboring countries. Everyone should collect whatever wealth they have, put it in their pockets, and come to my country. I'm going to marry my daughter, and my daughter is going to decide based on those things. It was as if everyone was waiting for this invitation. Those who put their property in a chitino went to the right palace. Finally, they came across the princess. Some of them are full of gold, some of them are filled with jewels. There were even those who put the title deeds of the properties they owned in the sakina and brought them. But the princess never even looked at anyone's face. Okay, not all of them were young and handsome, but the fortunes of some of them made even the king's lips fly. The king asked his daughter, "Why didn't you choose one of them?"
Oh Daddy, there's this fake wealth. I'm looking for real wealth.
The king didn't understand anything about what the princess said, but he thought he knew something. Time has passed. On one of the days when no one came to the palace anymore, a young man came to the palace gate. When the guards say, "What do you want?" he show his pocket in his hand.
I have come to show my fortune to the princess. I want to marry her.
The guard looked at the boy from head to toe. What beautiful clothes the boy is wearing. Nor does it look rich. He made fun of him. There is probably cheese and bread in your pocket. Go your way, and the man princess rejected what rich men should. Why she say yes to you? Then he told the men under his command and had the boy thrown out of the palace.
I'm not going anywhere. It is also my right to meet the princess. I will sit here, of course, one day they will leave the palace. Then I will tell the king what you have done to me.
Days passed. The boy did not leave the door of the palace as he said. Finally, the head of the guard went to the king because he was afraid of what would happen to him. "Lord, there is a young man out there. He's miserable, but he has his stick with him and says he wants to show it to the princess. He hasn't been taken to the palace for days. But it's not going away. What would you like me to do?" The king thought a little. Then my daughter ordered her to be taken in, saying that she would not want such a man anyway. Of course, the news also went to the queen, and she wondered what could happen in the ascent of this unbounded man. The people in the palace looked at the young man and laughed and made fun of the young man by saying that I hope that the cheese in his pocket is enough for the rats in the dungeon. Finally, the princess has arrived. And the young man opened his mind. He pulled out a pair of scissors. Neither gold nor silver is an ordinary iron scissors.
Sir, this scissors was left to me from my father. I can work as a barber. I can shave your beard here and there if you want.
Everyone in the palace started laughing.
I wouldn't want to. No need. Are you kidding me? If that's all your wealth, you can go.
Then the boy pulled out a hammer and a grater from his pocket.
I can do woodworking with these. If you want, I can make very beautiful furniture for your palace.
The king was more angry. Then the teenager pulled out a knife, a ladle, and salt from his pack.
I am also a very good cook, sir. I make very good meals for you.
The king blushed angrily and roared that there was no need. This time the boy pulled an anvil and hammer out of the package.
I can work iron. If you want, I can also make iron decorations for your palace.
The king was even angrier. Then he took out a pen and a jugular from the package.
I write very nice articles, sir. If you want, I can draw beautiful writings on the walls of the palace.
If that's all your ingenuity, you've shown it. Now you can go.
But the princess admired this man and told her father.
This guy is a real fortune daddy. And he's very handsome. I want to marry him.
The king looked at his daughter in surprise, and she explained her thought.
Daddy, all the men who have come to this day have come with their fortunes in their pockets. But those fortunes can be stolen, burned, sold. Then maybe they'll make a fortune again, but it will take them years. However, this young man's wealth never ends, and a man who knows so much art never goes hungry. I like this guy very much.
When the king heard these words, he gave his daughter the right. Because he never thought about it from this point of view. Yes, anyone can be a king or a rich. But in reality, the acquired wealth or the country cannot be the wealth of these people. Those fortunes are like cardboard houses, and they can collapse and disappear at the slightest wind. Real wealth is the productivity of man. For this, a dexterity is a must. When the king finally agreed, the princess and the young man married.